Hello everyone, I'm Rasha Hacks and in this video we will talk about intruder. In the previous videos we already have talked about repeater, proxy, interception and all those things. Now it's time to talk about intruder. Today we will talk about intruder, we will talk about attack types, we will talk about payloads and the other options that are provided in the intruder. To showcase the attacks I have to choose a program. So today I will choose a real site. We will deal with the bug bounty program today.
तो कैसे हैं आप लोग?
So now we have a burp suite on. Let's go to intruder and see what options first it have. Positions where you can configure the payload positions. I will tell you what the payload is. And you have the option for payload sets. Also, you have the option for attack type. So basically, burp suite in the pro version as well as in the community edition, it gives you 4 options to attack. So I will deal with 3 of them. We will also talk about resource pool and we will talk about options, right? And this is the main thing here, options. You can configure it and you can have useful results. So now let's deal with a real example. So yeah, let's go to proxy and check the proxy settings first. It's on localhost and port 8080 right now. So let's see proxy options. It's set on burp suite 8080 and we are using proxy for.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I am going to make a new video, so please whatever.
Previously, we dealt with the RashaHacks.com. So today I have a program. Let's go to redbull.com. In order to showcase all the use cases of it, first let me tell about what intruder can do. Basically, it is used for fuzzing. If you want to fuzz directories, if you want to fuzz usernames and passwords, we can use intruder to see the results in the real world. If you want to fuzz these directories, right? Like you have this directory here, right? So if you want to fuzz the directory, suppose you want to get a file like robots.txt. So you have this file, I think security.txt. No, it's not there. It's showing 404. If you want to fuzz for parameters, if you want to fuzz for files, if you want to fuzz for directories, you can use intruder here. You have to set a payload position, okay, which is this position here, okay, which will be reflected in the request in the repeater or in the burp suite. And there you have to set this payload position. In the payloads, we will set the file. We will load that file and that file will fuzz all those payloads at this position. We can have different positions in the request. Like we can have position for username, the password. So let's go to, I think this is the member page here. I will just go and put my username here on the login page. I think this is the login page. I will just hit continue. Let's see if we are getting these requests in the burp suite or not. We have got one post request from uim.redbull.com, right? So let's see how intruder attack will work on this request. Okay, it is showing this. Let's do this, and it is showing that we need to create an account because I think it's not registered yet. I will enter my real name. It is registered, so that's why it is hitting me to the login page. Previous case, it was redirecting me to the create account page. We'll cut these things and let's move to the burp suite and see all these post requests now. So I've sorted this method list. Basically, we need these Red Bull things. Okay, so I will just go to target in the scope, use advanced scope control, and I need only those hosts in scope which have Red Bull, okay, which have Red Bull in name, okay. So I will just go to proxy and use click on filter here and show only in scope items, right? I will click on apply and now all those other cons, Seva or if you have Google or Microsoft, Facebook in the background, those things now are not there, right? So we have only these post requests. Let's see from these requests. And you can see we have this usernames check. Okay, it's a valuable, I think, a good request. Okay, so you can see here, if I'm entering a username here, let's move this request to the repeater and let's analyze it here. Let's send this. So if I'm entering a username here, it is saying that if it is available or not. Okay, so it is saying that it is available. It's not available. Okay, it's false and message email is already in use. So that's why it is redirecting me to the login page, right? And if I will just enter here, now we are at the repeater. Okay, we are not at the intruder. If I will enter here, admin@rashahacks.com, and if I will click on send, then you can see that it is available. Okay, that means in the previous case, you can see that it was not available. Okay, that's why it is already registered and it is redirecting you to the login page. And in this case, it is available. So that's why it is redirecting you to the create account page. So now let's see this fuzzing here. Okay, what you can do is that you can just take this page, send it to intruder. Okay. Now, you can just, you have this payload. First thing is positions. First thing that you have to do is just set the positions. Okay. And the attack type is sniper, which is like, you can set only one position. And for that one position, you can take a file that will, in that file, suppose you have so many strings, and each particular string will first for that particular position that you have supplied. So here we are supplying this email position. Okay. And all these positions are cleared. So now attack type is sniper, the basic attack. Okay. We'll go to payloads, and you can just type here the emails if you want. Like I will type my email. I will type another one. Okay. So here you can see that I have supplied. Let's delete this one. Okay. So here you can see that I have supplied around, let's remove this one. I've supplied 6 usernames. Okay. And 3 of them are admin@redbull.com, FTP, and security. So I'm trying to think of this as an attack to fetch employee emails. Okay. So if there is no CAPTCHA thing or rate limitation prevention at this endpoint, then I can fetch employee emails or maybe other users' emails as well if I have a long list of emails, right? So what you can do is you can load emails from here as well. You can just go to load and select a file, and it will load all these emails here. So you will get a list of so many requests here, and it will increase the payload count and request count as well. It's for demo purpose, so we are doing for 6 requests only here. Then you can go to resource pool. In the for Bobsuite Community Edition, I don't think you can choose it. So many requests because it's Community Edition. So this functionality is disabled. So you have to use only this. You can only use this attack, which is 10 concurrent requests with I don't know what delay it is. I think 0. But yeah, let's use this attack. It's time throttled, and let's see. So you can see length and status here, and you can go to the response and see. Seeing in this one is my personal email, and it is already in use. Yahoo.com is available. Admin@redbull.com, it is in use. That means admin@redbull.com is an employee email. FTP@redbull.com is available. That means FTP is not it's not an employee email, right? Security@redbull.com, it's also available. So only we are able to fetch one employee email, that is admin@redbull.com. Right. So that's how you can fetch employee emails if this kind of issues are there. I don't think it's an issue or very severe vulnerability, but you can consider it as an information or low impact vulnerability. Right. So we will just discard this attack. If you want to keep it in memory, you can keep it. Right. So I will just tell you, I think it's 12 minutes now. So I will just tell you what kind of more attacks are there. So we have battering ram, we have pitchfork, and we have cluster bomb, right? Let's talk about the usable attack type, right? That is cluster bomb. Okay. So cluster bomb is an attack where you can supply multiple payloads. Okay. Suppose you have email here. Okay. And you have suppose password also here. Let's suppose. Okay. That's not the correct endpoint to check this, because this endpoint is only checking the username check. Let's go to Red Bull. And let's enter a password for my personal account. Okay, I'm entering a very random password. I don't know what it is, but let's sign in and let's see. Saved by mistake. So there we have a post request, and it is saying 401 unauthorized. So that's the request we want. We will send it to repeater. I will send it once again, and you can see that it is saying again 401 unauthorized, wrong credentials. Okay, and it also have a timestamp. So very good security, I think, and it is matching with something. Oh, so they have a nonce also here. It's like a validation token for each request. So I will just send it to intruder. Let's see. I don't know if it's will work or not, but what I want to show you is that you can just supply here this username and the password. You can set them as fields, the payload positions. Here, let's select cluster bomb. Okay, here you can set the payloads for both positions. So payload 1 and payload 2 options are there. Payload 1 is this one, username, and payload 2 is password 1. So we will select a simple list, and I will enter some usernames here. I've listed 4 emails here. Okay, and in the second position, I will enter some random passwords. We have 4 usernames, 4 passwords. You can supply more here if you want. But that is what it is. Like you can see that payload count is 4, and in the first one also the payload count is 4, but the request count is 16, which is 4 times 4, right? Because in the cluster bomb, it will go with each of the permutation and combination, right? So it will go for username, password, and port. So it's like, let's start the attack and see. So you can see it is going for admin@rashax.com, Kunal, this, and all these positions from payload 1 to payload 2, and the fields we have defined, right? So this is like you can use Burp Suite Intruder for brute forcing, right? For community editions is time throttled. If you want to do it 1000 requests per second, you have to purchase Pro Edition. This is one attack at the login endpoint. Let's see one attack at the GET request, right? Let's see this one to first for files or directories, right? So I will just send it to repeater and let's see the response first. So yeah, it's 200. Okay. And we have the robots.txt file here. So now I have to select this position. First, we have to move this request to intruder. Then we can select the position. And I have to supply sniper attack. I will just go to payloads and I will load a file here which have like directories or file name. Now I'm in checklist and you can go to discovery, web content, and in checklist it have a well-defined directory word list for attacking, for fuzzing for files and directories. And it's copied from Derb and Derbuster basically. Big or common. These word lists are from Derb. Okay, these are Derb word lists. Derb is a tool for directory brute forcing basically. It is by default available in Kali Linux. So I will use this common one. I will open it and it have around 4,593 directories and files, right? So you can see all these files and directory. So these are very random and common ones, right? So I will just click on start attack and you can see the status. If it's 200, that means the directory is available or the file is available. If it is 404, that means it is not found, right? These are HTTP status codes. You can see that now it's 403, which is unauthorized. So there are some directories which the permission to see those directories is only administrative, right? So only admins and administrators can only see those directories. So these are those directories, right? And it is showing you 403 for those files and directories, right? If you want to filter these out, you can use sorting at a status column and you can sort it for 200. So that's how you can first for directories. So I will just discard this attack. You have to filter out for 200. It will take so much time because it is community edition. If you're on Pro Edition, it would be like 1,000 requests in 1 second. So in the resource pool, you cannot do this here in Community Edition, but in case of Burp Suite Pro Professional Edition, you can make your own resource pool with customized concurrent requests and customized delay between each request. So that also you can configure, but that is one option for only professional version. So I think I'm done with today's video. That's all what I have to show for this video. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I am going to make a new video, so please whatever.